I guess the first part of the VOD is gonna have muted parts. You should be able to clip now, though. I need to figure out how to, like, get it to not do that, but there's not much I can... Oops. Sorry. There's not much I can do. Yeah, it's double audio. Carrie, hi. Welcome in with... What? Thank you for the raid. How was the rest of your stream? That's true, Maggie. Oh my goodness, I got another raid at the same time. Elia the Clock Master. Welcome on in. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Shar. And I work on 3D VTuber models. Right now we're working on an outfit for Starlight Jess 1. We are making her casual outfit that you see right here. We previously made this outfit, which is also on her reference sheet. So I guess we're going through one at a time. Great minds think alike. Want to see the skateboard design so far? Yes, please. Art tax, very welcome. And, sorry, I need some tea. So hi, Flora. Thank you for the head pats. Flora, cute. Ooh, yeah, let's see. Alright, one streamer at a time here. Let's see what Curie was working on. Um, doo -doo 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 -doo. Wrong thing. There we go. Look at this, everyone. Your chat's in the way, but that's fine. Oh, I'm plushy now. Hi. Curie is making herself a skateboard. And it looks so awesome. Look at that. My goodness. I'm not gonna lie, Curie. I don't know how to skateboard, but I'm tempted to get one. Just because this is so cool. Maybe I could learn. I don't know. Snackboard, yeah. That's just really neat. Yeah, the flat colors came in quick. It's looking so cool. Just stand on and roll. Yeah, I could do that much. I've used a longboard before. I don't know. And then Eliad, is that how you say your name? I'm bad with names. How did your stream go? So you were doing Eliad? Okay. So you were doing game dev and art or game dev and development? Whatever. Whatever the category is. You made code to spawn and despawn collision boxes. Oh, nice. Cool. Coding is like something that's very difficult for me. I do not have much practice on it. Gotta bounce and head to work. Have a great stream. Thank you, Kiri. Thanks again for the raid. Have a good day at work. Making the foundations of your engine. Nice, nice. Sounds pretty cool. Are you making your like own game or just a game engine, or maybe in like 5 years you'll have a working prototype? Yeah, projects like that can take a while, especially if you're learning in the process. My goodness. Making a fighting game, but it does require making a fighting game engine. I see. I just realized we went through ad break. I don't know when that happened. I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been missing the ad breaks. I should make like a new alert sound for it. The marketable plushie has summoned you. Hi, Crypt. Be right back. The microwave is taking away your internet. Oh, I hate it when the microwave takes away my Bluetooth headphone. Will you get Kissing Teto on the line to record something for ad breaks? Yes, please. I would love that, actually. I need Teto to tell me when it's break time. Please make... If you're gonna make a, a mean version, please make a nice version as well. Okay. We should get back to work. Even though I'm but a small plushie, I can still get work done. Oh, what if your microwaving is worth it? That's such a funny sentiment. But it's true. It's like you have to sacrifice your friendships with people to microwave food because the internet being gone. I don't even know what I'm saying. Why is that one corner being so ugly? There we go. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, by all means, self-care, make your dinners. That's important. Oh, we got there with the shape. Kind of. Oops, you missed the snick raid. Never too late for the snick raid. Hi, Rainier. Excuse me. Hi, Rainy. Rainy. Bleh. I can't speak today. How's it going? Oh yeah, congrats on the debut. I love your anthro model. That looks so good. I'm a little tired and a little I've been staying up late. I've only been up for like a couple of hours. You should rest. I did that for a whole week. Well, it wasn't really rest, but you know, Voxid did such a good job, and you're so ridiculously happy with your dress work too. Uh, yeah, it was nice seeing it up there on stream as well. Thank you for the tea sip. Thank you for the headphones. I want this skirt to like be as short as it is on the ref, but also still safe. Just bring the waist down a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. The song is... I need to figure out if there's a way for me to identify the song with a command. Here, I'll reset the thingy. There, you can see it in the lower left. I don't know how most people do that with the song command. I should just ask some of my friends who have that how to set it up. My main concern is like I don't think my music setup is exactly normal. I doubt anyone else uses the YouTube Premium desktop app. YouTube Music Premium desktop app. I doubt anyone else uses that really. I've been planning on like downloading my music and like playing it locally because it's better anyway, but I just haven't had the time. You did actually use that a lot a couple of years ago? Okay. I set it up this way because it's compatible with Tuna, which displays the song information on stream. But yeah. Music management is so much work. Yeah, you can say that again. Especially with copyright and all this. I try to have mostly music in my playlist that won't get caught by copyright, even though I don't have it saved to the VOD. I just like to be like extra careful for like, you know, situations like what we just had where I was playing double audio by accident. But yeah. It's hard to get good variety without at least bending the rules a little bit. As far as you know, is standard what, Impress. What is that? Is the standard used by most players, including YouTube Premium? So there should be at least a standard. They keep making more music too. It never ends. Yeah. Downloaded all your YouTube music songs recently. It's still hard to move towards an example. Subsonic. Oh, I see. Oh, is it another ad break already? Wow. Jeez, okay. I have no perception of time today. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Hey, hey. Hmm. Hmm. Thanks for the lurk. Alright, she needs socks as well. Ah. Hey. Thanks for all the hearts. Hmm. Thank you. Alright, we gotta make the socks look a little bunched up. Especially on this one. You know, I got up for my break and I noticed this was actually the first ad break, so I don't know why I thought there was an ad break before. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Well, you know what? I was probably looking at the wrong thing now that I look at it. I think I was looking at the uptime rather than the timer for ad break, which is kind of silly. So I saw 50 minutes and I was like, oh, we just had an ad break. They're in two boxes right next to each other on Firebot. That's probably what happened. Slightly baggy socks. You don't know why you like that aesthetic for some reason. It's a comfy aesthetic. I'm gonna have to make it look better in the texture work. The part I'm really dreading is the off-shoulder sweater. Of course there'd be a second outfit on this design sheet with off-shoulder stuff. Do y'all know how hard that is to rig? It does look really cute though. Hashtag blame Lay. Absolutely. I'll blame Lay for this any day of the week. Very hard if you know from your VRC buddies. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm gonna do the hair next so much because I don't want to deal with that right now. I'm also noticing I never quite got the hair color fixed. Mostly because I just hue shifted the existing hair. I never actually, like, did much with it. Oh, hi, Bunny. Thank you for the ASMR redeem. I'll do my best right now, even though I'm having trouble even talking in the first place. They got Chars in here, that's right. Oh. Thank you for switching my model. Lay. It's okay, you just spend it to spend points, that's valid. Then you won't mind if I don't go very long. But how are you doing, Bunny? Lay right now fighting a battle, trying to decide if he wants to torture me or not. You're okay. Chronic illness is being chronic illness this week, but you're finding some fun. Love to hear it.
Yoga ball. Just kidding.
Almost got me with that one. I do like that for each of these outfits. I can just okay, the one that's gonna be the biggest change is the ponytail. But most of these I just had to add like little hair things to them. That's been nice so far. Like the hair was already mostly like this. I just added the hair buns. And then same thing, same hair, but adding the twin tails. Looks like I lucked out with the two simplest hair adjustments so far. Banui, yeah. There's a Banui here. And she's awesome and does cool blender things herself. Get shouted out, by the way. Get a little scrunchy in there. Very efficient scrunchy making, impressive. Yeah, I've made them a few times. Pretty easy once you've repeated something a few times. Let's see. Snap cursor to selected. Oops. Set origin to cursor. And then near that. After I apply the rotation. My trinket skill. 9,000, yeah. Oh, those are supposed to be like really fluffy scrunchies. Hmm. Eh, we'll see how this looks. Just texture it fluffy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I manage that. I might adjust it later. Still looks pretty dang close. How's my day? Mm, it's going alright, Jen, and how are you? I'm a little tired today, but we're here, we're working. Well, I suppose I don't have any excuses now. Gotta make the sweater at some point. Oh wait, just kidding. I need to make the hair clips. Very important. Could definitely be better, but you don't want to drag down the mood. Oh, trust me, same. Sometimes life is about not dragging down the mood for yourself and others. Ugh. Oh, deeply end of August, isn't it? Yeah. And you're too tired and don't want to go to work, but you gotta, yeah. You know what my favorite things that people do is? Whenever, like, times are difficult and things are, stressful, we really do just say, wow, it sure is insert the current time and date. Like I hear people say that all year round. I hear people say that every day of the week. It doesn't matter. Just say, "Wow, it sure is a Wednesday, you know? Or wow, it sure is August. That's just how we cope. Wow, it sure is August 26th, huh? Yeah, I forget what video it was, but I watched someone talking about how, like, in the workplace, this is how you blend in with neurotypicals, is just say what day of the week it is. Like, if they ask you, if a neurotypical asks you how you're doing, you just go, well, it's a Monday, and they'll just agree with you. Or even if it's a Friday, and it's like, well, it's Friday, and it's like, yeah, that's all you had to do. Like, no matter what they say. Like, it'll be a positive if it's Friday, negative if it's Monday, you know, it doesn't matter. Just say the day of the week and you'll be having a neurotypical conversation. I thought that was brilliant. I forget who said that. But honestly, as someone who did have a job, that is basically true. Interacting with your coworkers is basically just that. Exactly, LZ, you're getting it. It's Friday. It sure is raining. It's certainly daytime. Okay, I don't know about that last one, but yeah, basically. LZ studying for work right now. You could put that on your resume. Be like, I know how to identify the day of the week. I know, knows when it is. Has perceived time. Can read a calendar. You can see colors and smell smells. Sure, let's be real. No one here knows how to identify what day of the week it is. Well, this is true. We'd have to be neurotypical to truly be able to do that. I'm kidding. I don't know. Time is fake, really. Time is so fake that we had to invent an extra day every 4 years to make our time OC lore work out. Makes sense. What am I saying right now? You know what I'm saying, right? Talking about leap days or leap years? Whatever. It's not every 4 years. Sometimes we don't. Yeah, exactly. And there's my point. I don't know how anyone keeps track of that. The hair is unpleasantly not flat here. I'm gonna have to bend these a little bit. Now that I look at it. Which I guess they should be bent anyway. Because it's kind of how hair clips work. Can I get my UV squares, please? Where is that at? I wish this just stayed loaded into the program, but for some reason it doesn't do that for Flatpak Blender. UV squares. There we go. But why is it doing that? I don't want you to be... There we go. Oh, of course you're gonna be weird because of the subdivision surface, but I don't think that's gonna matter. There. Okay, that one is just because how the sun and the earth do spinny. That one is actually real. But I'm saying our time can't fit reality, so time isn't real. That's what I'm getting at. Because we think we got it figured out with this calendar, but it doesn't fit reality. We had to constantly patch it. We had to patch our calendar to make it work. Wait, time isn't real? Disappears. Oh no, your lore. Hmm. Alright, that's close enough, right? I don't know. The hairpins are weird on anime characters. They don't necessarily make sense. And that's okay. They don't have to make sense. You want to know just how fake time is? 10 minutes until next break. No, you're kidding me. We just went on one. I don't believe you. 10 minutes until next break. That's a real, that's a real funny joke. Wow. You know what? I should just stop having breaks. That way I don't have to pay attention to the time. Maybe then I'll be more productive. Disclaimer, this is me making a really silly joke. I'm chronically ill. I had to take breaks. Oh no, I'm being silly. Thank you for the tea set. feel like they're supposed to be smaller. But I've already made them like this. What are you jailing me for? I didn't actually do bad. I admitted I was making a bad joke. You can trust me. Putting me in break jail. IBD solitary break suggesting. Yeah, you're right, Bunny. Us IBD girlies had to keep each other accountable. Okay. Well, we got the hairpins in there. Set origin to cursor. Here. There we go. Alright, when we come back, we will tackle the horrifying task of this disheveled look with the sweater slipping off the shoulder. It has to be modeled asymmetrical, and then it has to be rigged. And I'm gonna hate both parts of that. Drying off your phone a little because you were just in the shower. I bring my phone with me in the bath, not in the shower though. Okay. I will be, well, it's a little early actually for break. Ads don't start for another 10 minutes. But this is a good stopping point. So I guess I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and take a slightly early break. And we'll come back and tackle this. See you all in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. Shar, do you want to get Nico in here to help you tackle this daunting challenge? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. Boop. Welcome back, thank you. So hi, Jaunty. Welcome on in. Alright, locking in. Oh yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? I almost completely forgot. Okay. I suppose I'll model this on shoulder and then push the other end off shoulder. That would make the most sense, I think. How did we... Did we really model the last one in T-pose? It feels like it's gonna be easier in A-pose to do this. But that would require, like... Hmm... Suppose I can mostly get it just fine. Yeah, no. We'll do T-pose. We can make it work. Yeah, I just don't want to have to, like, reset the model to do the A-pose thing, and then set it back to T-pose. I mean, I could force it to A-pose and then just pose it to T-pose when we export, and just have A-pose from here on out. It might be helpful for the other ones as well. Hi, John T. Didn't see me come back. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with her pose here before I start modeling the outfit. Of course, the sleeves are easier in T-pose, but I'm just, like, thinking about the shoulders mostly. Wouldn't that have been smart when doing the previous outfit? Yeah. But I never said I was smart back then. Or even now. Because the annoying thing about this is, like, when you set this as the rest position, you have to, like, reassign all the parts to it. Which is crazy. Like, first you have to, like... I had to, like, permanently change what the rest position of the mesh is, which is the scary part. But I can go here. Let's go ahead and make a new copy first. I can go here and the object. I forget how to do this actually. Hmm. Apply visual geometry to mesh. That's the only way I've ever figured out how to do it. Yeah, the discrepancies between A pose and T pose are so painful. All you know is last time I did A pose, I had a lot to fix. When was that? What did I do? I wish I had a memory as good as yours, Lay. But yeah, I can do this. And now the mesh is permanently like this. And then for the armature... Wait, how do I do that for the armature? It's not the same thing because it's an armature. At least I don't think it's the same thing. You're about to look at my portfolio for it? Okay. Thanks for shouting out my portfolio. It's definitely not this, I don't think. Oh. How do I... Wait, maybe when I'm in pose mode. Yeah, that's it. Pose. Apply... Apply pose as rest pose. That's it. There we go. Now I reassign the mesh to the armature. And if I pose it now, yeah, that's how that works. But now everything else is gonna be off too. Like I think the no, head's still attached. That's right, because I didn't reset everything else. I just reset the body. So that's not too bad. It was all a ploy. Yeah. Yeah, I know you. Okay, now she's in A pose. Crystal. It's been a while since... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I put her in A pose when I made her jacket. I remember fighting with her jacket a lot, yeah. It was the moss on the shoulders. I didn't know how to deal with the stretching there. And I pretty much had to put her in A pose. But that's when I think first learned how to set the rest pose and everything. I don't know. I do remember that being a mess, yeah. I'm still not happy with her jacket, to be honest with you. I don't like how that jacket came out. You just had the thought for a really cute VTuber concept. A RAM VTuber like the sheep, but she's computer RAM, and has to correct people on her memory being decent despite her not being able to remember shit because she probably has ADHD. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, it's like because computer RAM is short-term memory, not long-term memory, and people get it confused. That's adorable. Maggie, you're adorable. I mean, it's over a year ago. Of course, you're not happy with your skills from then. Very true. I actually had to do a thing for her recently. She was participating in a game jam and wanted her mushroom on top of her head to be a separate object. So I had to go and get that for her. I was happy to clean it up and optimize for game development as well.
Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you for the head pats.
Mwah.
Thank you for the wah. The world's most expensive VTuber model. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good joke for that.
Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you for the head pats. Mm. Lay. Did you see that lesbian sheep girls things floating around? General question to everyone. Yes, it's so adorable.
Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you for the head pats. Welcome back from your walk, Leighton. How was it? Oh, still on it. Currently 4 miles in. Delightfully cooler temps today. That's good. 4 miles, huh? I need to get back on my daily walks. I've had quite the weekend and did not really like feel like keeping them up consistently. I went on a few, but yeah, it's very easy for life to be stressful and me just wanting to stay in. Last 2 days you did your walks after sunset and it cooled down. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try mine in the evening today. I do have to get to the pharmacy at some point, but I can probably do that tomorrow. Meh. Very cute model work so far, thank you. We are just doing the outfit today on her existing Vroid model. I'm hoping this will turn out really cute. There's the outfit we're doing. Yeah, a very comfy outfit. And one that's going to be difficult to rig, but it's okay. We've done this before. Okay, I'm gonna make the, outer edge part of it, I guess. And then we'll connect from there. You believe in me. Wow. Thank you for the tea sip. Charge up. I'm gonna skip that one. Skip that one. Here we go. Mm. Mm. Hey, Hope. You're cute. Oh, right, you can't do that because it loses its curve properties. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze came out of nowhere. You're just over there in your lane going wag, wag, wag. Literally so adorable. What else am I supposed to do about that? Except call you cute. Gross, Char. Wow, I'm sorry. I'll just end my stream since I'm so gross. Yeah, that was a violent sneeze. Mm. Alright, okay, convert that to a mesh. Well, maybe after we make this curve a little less weird. Eh. Yeah, you're all silly. Did you know that? As someone who's learned not to sneeze like a dad, you get it. Mm-mm. You know, I don't know if I did that intentionally, but I think my sneezes have changed a little bit. Mm, yeah. You used to sneeze like a blun blunderbuss. I have no idea what that means. Kaboom, you know? I see. So blunderbuss goes kaboom. You range from blunderbuss. What is a blunderbuss? An old-timey gun. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Lulu. Imagine old black powder guns. You literally shove anything down in the end and as ammunition, including literal silverware. Oh. If a gun was a trumpet. Oh, like I think I've seen I think I've seen this on like Looney Tunes or something. Some cartoon. Particularly for pirate. Yeah. I think I'm starting to get the picture. File that under things I never considered had a name, but obviously they would. You know? Mm, mm, this is gonna be kind of annoying. You very much remember seeing the times your dad would sneeze at the end of the driveway in his car and you would hear it in your room and all the windows were closed. He came downstairs looking exhausted. Oh my goodness. It's hot out today. Yeah, I'm noticing. Wow. We don't control the weather. Mhm. Mhm. Reki. It's Reki. Everyone check out Reki. I made them into a plushie. Blech. Oh my god, the inverted faces. There we go. I don't like how this corner is. Definitely go that way. And this should be here. This is not a hype psalm. Yeah. Sorry, I hit my mic. That tickles. Yeah, sorry, I gotta get real in there for a moment. Can we just collapse that? Would that be fine? Kind of. Well, then we're left with that, but presumably once we smooth it, I think that's fine. Hi, Pixel. How you doing? Okay. Now there's a little bit of the sweater. Next thing we'll have to do is apply the mirror and make it off shoulder on the other side. Probably after I figure out how I want to texture the edge here. Or UV map or whatever. We'll do the UV map first, just in case we want to keep some things overlapped. So looking great, very cute so far. Glad to hear it. I think I'm pretty glad that we did it in A pose too, because otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Okay, this part's a little. Makes you wonder how difficult it'd be to like have two positions for clothes like this. One on shoulder and one off, like the ref. Um, hmm. Well, technically in this case, since it's loose on the shoulders anyway, in fact, I think I can go back a little bit here. I can mostly rig the top of it to the upper arm bone. And if it's all on that one bone and not on the shoulder bone, then I could just do a blend shape that drops it down the bone. And there's not going to be like really any difference there. It would rotate about the same. Now, it would get a little weird around because I will have to rig part of it to the chest bone. But as long as I'm careful, that's theoretically possible. Yeah, I don't think... Honestly, I might try that just to see. Might be a fun toggle. If it doesn't work out, I'll make it permanent, but... I mean, I'm gonna have to... Well, I don't know. Yeah, it might be a fun, like, little bonus feature for this project. I let the distance of this get away from me. Should all be an equal width, and I accidentally smoothed it at some point. It's not a huge deal, but kind of wish I didn't let that happen. You heard my mouse clicking and not in the normal way. Actually, I have a new keyboard that's way more clicky. It was probably the keyboard. Some kind of dragon. Hello, Disaster Millennial. Well, come on in. And your deduction is correct. I'm a tea dragon. A cute tea dragon. Oh my goodness. Adding that to the pun list. All right. Thank you for the tea sip. I'd say that's a good amount of progress for today. It's starting to overheat in my office, so I'm not gonna push it today. Giving the community new pun is part of the reason why you pitched the concept. Yeah, I believe it. So we got the shapes out for most of the outfit. We got the socks and the skirt. The crop top and the sweater, as well as the hairpins, scrunchies, and a little bit of extra hair. Everything's shaped up pretty quickly. Now we can move into texturing next time we get to this, which I don't know when it'll be. I'm out of sequence right now. I'm supposed to be finishing the plushies I was working on. I just wanted a break from that. So she might not come back next week or even this week. We'll see. But you will see her back here soon when we start doing the texturing. Okay, it's time to wrap up stream. Let's find out who we can raid. Excited for this one? Heck yeah. I always like working off of ref sheets that you guys created. Everyone, check out Mern Frog, which I don't think I shouted out today. They are both really good at what they do as far as making art and being cool streamers.